This plant is everywhere, yet most people walk past it without a second thought.
Sisal is tough, resilient, and extremely patient. It survives drought, heat, neglect, and even fire. But beneath that toughness lies a plant that can either become a valuable resource or a serious land management problem. In this video, we explore the sisal plant from its early stages to full maturity, its flowers, its dominance in the landscape, and how fiber is extracted using indigenous knowledge. Sisal, scientifically known as that name, is not indigenous to Africa. It originates from Central America, particularly Mexico, where the species evolved to survive extreme conditions. It was introduced into Africa, including Zimbabwe, during the colonial period as a fiber crop. The strong fibers were used for ropes, twine, storage bags, and agricultural binding material. Over time, as plantations declined or were abandoned, the sisal escaped cultivation and established itself naturally across many dry regions. Sisal prefers hot, dry environments with well-drained soils. It thrives where many crops fail, that is, on rocky ground, poor soils, and areas with unreliable rainfall. This is why you often see sisal along roadsides, old homesteads, field boundaries, and abandoned land. The plant's design allows it to conserve water efficiently, making it one of the most drought-resistant plants in our landscapes. The structure of sisal explains its success. Thick, fleshy leaves arranged in a rosette store water and nutrients. The sharp leaf margins discourage animals and humans from disturbing the plant. Each leaf is reinforced with fibers running lengthwise, giving it both strength and flexibility. These adaptations allow sisal to remain upright and healthy even during prolonged dry spells. Sisal begins as a small, manageable plant. At this stage, many people ignore it, but over several years, it grows wider and taller, forming a dominant structure that shades out surrounding vegetation. Once mature, it becomes difficult to remove without effort and protective equipment. This gradual growth is why early management is very critical. Flowering occurs only once in this plant's lifetime, a process known as monocarpic flowering. When maturity is reached, the plant produces a tall flowering stalk that can rise several meters high. After flowering and seed production, the main plant dies. However, before dying, it produces multiple offshoots and bulbs, ensuring the species continues. When sisal is left unmanaged, it can dominate land. Dense stands reduce grazing space, restrict movement, and make land difficult to cultivate. Although sisal is not the most aggressive invasive species, its persistence makes it problematic over time. Management determines whether sisal remains useful or becomes a burden. One of the most important values of sisal is its fiber. Long before industrial machines, communities developed industrial methods to extract fiber using simple tools. The fleshy part of the leaf is scraped away, leaving behind long, strong fibers. These fibers are dried and are used for making rope, twine, baskets, mats, and binding materials. This knowledge shows that sisal is not just a wild plant. It is a resource when properly understood. Its resistance to fire is remarkably notable. The thick, water-filled leaves slow down burning, allowing the plant to survive fires that destroy grasses and shrubs. In some areas, sisal has been used intentionally as a fire break to slow the spread of bushfires. This makes it both protective and persistent in fire-prone landscapes. Sisal has potential uses in erosion control, fiber production, and boundary marking. However, these benefits only exist when the plant is deliberately managed. If not required, young plants should be removed early before they establish strong root systems. Protective clothing is essential when handling sisal due to its sharp edges. Sisal reminds us that resilience alone does not define value. Whether a plant becomes a resource or a problem depends entirely on how we manage it. And understanding plants is the first step towards using land wisely. Until next time, cheers.